Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Today, I don't come for now for send this message, a heart-to-heart message for all now, because of the fall of General Ebube, king of the forest. When young people then let that one then die, where they don't give their all, Ebube be the fight, it knows say one day he go fall. When you look at these young men, where they don't sacrifice everything, then get every chance to pursue their happiness, for pursue their dreams. As a matter of fact, these are people where before this struggle, they no be that ever dream for touch 500,000. With all way to it, they fit do one for life. But would they gather money, send them for them in the millions, make them buy weapons them. They take that money, they fulfill walk away, go for ground one, pursue a good life, like many people them who don't see them for this struggle, where they gather money, chop them. Money will be meant for soldier them, chop them. This boy them, they gather their brothers them, they gather their neighbor them, they gather, picking the way they fit gather them for every side, buy weapon, give them, make them stand whole ground. Even after village they don't be born, they no get no way for socialize, they no get no way for even gather small chop. Because La Republic, it come for house, born people they ambanda, born people their store houses them where they keep chop. They never run go for Douala, they never run go find job. They don't sacrifice their life for make sure say me Ambazonia them be free. On principle. Yet some people then dey for diaspora where they never still contribute money for this struggle. If some people they ask you, so who will get what energy, who will need to sleep, who will work tirelessly? Now because of people like General Ebube. We 24 hours it think now how will we win La Republic? Now how our people then fit get a chance for educate themselves, for live a dignified life, ruling themselves as we not always be as people for Southern British Cameroon. They fight for a cause where they understand them. They fight for a cause where be worth dying for. We no fit cry them again because our tears too don't tired for cry. General Ebube, he won't finally die when an Ambazonian black leg he bring La Republic du Cameroon for a doorstep. Then gather La Republic right from Do. Now the same way the doctor where he don't give up everything, give up a chance for work for a good hospital for Douala, for can begin work with our soldiers and our community for Bui. At the time we would build a hospital for ye, then bring it through the same way from there. They can't show you for La Republic, they murder ye, come out, go back for the same way. Now the same way where they enter for can kill General Hassan, that way they attack our camp for inside Yellow. They use the same route. Because for some people then for diaspora, they don't mean them. Say that name say ADF. And the principle for which it stand, it must die. Say that link where some of we for diaspora would get them for empower these people them, for train them, for inspire them. Me them fight today, me will get free homeland. That link, that principle will stand for, it must die. Some people they don't mean them. For them, this war no be about La Republic, na about Ayabacho, na about ADF. They go pay money for make sure say me that name die. Yes, some people they don't mean them. When they think sometimes why we be arrogant, why we they like wait till they call say strong head. Now because we know what it takes and we know the sacrifices where the boy that they make them, where they give you that energy, where they look and say why people they go to play games, why people they go to play politics over the survival of these boys, over the survival of our nation. Because most of these people, they don't even first believe in these boys. They don't believe in their resilience. They don't believe in Ambazonian victory. Now, why that they go do everything? They go even separate Ground Zero with the diaspora leadership, where it be as a matter of necessity. If that is what it takes for them to destroy the chance for grassroots people to rise up to power. They want to preserve Ambazonia elitism. When you look at the chief, the one way for Taka, way for South Africa, it is same voice message. It question. It even try to justify. Say there is a justification that La Republique can, or somebody can kill a chief because that chief is working with us to accomplish a goal that is for Ambazonian independence, to take out enablers like Atanganjipo, who had blood in his hands, who organized the killing of youths in Pinyin, gathered them using fake Amber boys, and they came and slaughtered them. That a chief who was helping us to take out Atanganjipo could possibly be justifiably killed for helping us. That tells you the mentality of some Amazonians. Somehow he thinks that it can be justified. They want to relegate our nationalism to the gutter so that they will become the next La Republique to you. They don't even expect to get La Republique. They are willing to even partner with the enemy to work with Konda Titus, who is going to provide them propaganda material against us. Because somehow we have become an obstacle for people who want to play games. Somehow we have stood on principle that stands against people who want to compromise principle. General Ebube, he stood tall. He stood for principle. Even as we gather soldiers for unity in Bui, he is the one and only general who said that unity should not be about destroying the name of any force. Unity should be about collaboration between forces. General Ebube is the only one in our Bui command who stood up. And when they say, let us gather children to go and fight as Bui unity warrior, he sent his own children with his own money. People came and they sent 500,000 to no pity. When we are struggling to ask, who are those people sending this money? Ebube said that his children will go in his own name. They will eat his own money under his own order because we want unity. But that unity should never be for the sole purpose of wiping out the Ambazonian Defense Forces and promoting the Ambazonian Restoration Forces. It should never ever be like that. People will go to all extent to do all type of magic. We support unity. The unity should never be about eliminating others. We have seen the movie before. Collaboration is a form of unity that must be embraced in diversity. Anybody that preaches unity, that means the disappearance of another person. That person is a problem. Nobody is going away. Not Sako, not Chris Ano. Nobody is going away. The only people who have problem are those people who think that they have exclusive power. Not only them. Nobody should be beyond reproach. We should reproach everybody to make sure that our nation have a better chance. Not reproaching them because we want to bring them down. We should reform those who have become criminals because we want to give meaning in the life of these boys. We are going to be rolling out the survivor tax to accompany the liberation tax that is meant for foreigners and for multinationals in our territory, so that all Ambazonians should pay their due. The diaspora should play a crucial role in liberating Ground Zero. If you have never donated, if you are in a cultural group, you are busy building your house, sending containers to Ground Zero, busy trying to make your marriage ceremony, think about your own duty as an Ambazonian to our liberation cause. If you are in the IG group, think about the ideology of the IG group that claims exclusivity. That is the problem. That is the hindrance of our unity. When people like Thibaut Nach are asking for unity, ask yourself, what is the policy and the stance of your group vis-a-vis others? How do you think people who say that they are a government want to collaborate? The fact that they want to be that exclusive power shows you that they have no intention to work with other people. But we will continue to pursue collaboration for liberation, for a purpose. And we'll continue to fight tirelessly to make sure Ground Zero will be free. And you will pay your dues. You will pay your dues to make sure that the villain soldiers that have picked up gun to defend our homeland will have a fighting chance, will have what it takes for them to liberate the homeland. You have to pay your dues. You have to stop games. We will not pamper. We will not beg anybody. Because when we see people losing their lives, people sacrificing their life for our freedom, you don't need to beg anybody again to donate. You don't need to beg anybody to stop playing dirty politics. You don't need to. God bless you all.